Hey guys, Carl Schickert back again with another great training. And on this training, we're going to be going over how to upload leads into the system using the Lead Uploader tool. And first off, you're going to have to take your leads and put them into Excel. That used to be CSV, but now we're using Excel, XLSX, or XLX, I believe, or XLS, something like that. However, when you get in here, if you don't know which order to put things into the cell, when you're on the website, you will see a sample. So you'll want to download this sample first and look at it to see what the top is going to look like. And then on the very top, you're going to see the rows. So like first name, middle name, last name, spouse's name. Sometimes when you buy leads, it has full name, and you could put that in the first name if you wanted to. You could just have the full name there, but I would recommend pulling it apart just because on your actual lead when you're working it, it'll go in the right box. Spouse's name, address. Now if you notice with this addresses here, I've got Reno and I've got the zip codes, everything are here. However, it's still written in here. So on here, I'm actually just deleting this information right out of it, because what that'll do is when you're doing a Google search, when you're actually doing a Google lead that you want to be routed out to, or you're building a route map with the waypoints on it, you want to make sure that you have the actual address in each row correctly, because that could actually format differently and show up differently. And really, the most information you can get, the better. There is a minimum. You need to have, I believe, like a first name, an address, or at least a phone number. I believe the minimum is that you need at least to have a phone number and a name. Other than that, you typically want to try to get all the information you can. Now, I know some of you, like myself, have a big book of business, and so it's going to take a little bit of time for you to build this out, like take all of your business and go through and fill out all this information if you have it, like date of birth, signed date, effective dates, premium type, annual premium. If you're not in insurance, you could use annual sales or total sales or commissions, however your business is working, your premium mode, monthly bank draft. You could leave this stuff blank and always add it later too. If you are selling life insurance, you can put a face amount, product number, or number ID, or product information number, or whatever the number that you'd use to keep track internally with your company. Lead type, so you could do like lead mailers, whatever, or you can just leave it open. But I do recommend that you actually fill this part in, so that way you would know as far as lead type. However, the most important thing is the lead source. So if you notice here, I've got source 1 throughout here for these leads. Now, this source 1 is just an open source for me. But like I said, you want to, if you're using new leads, you want to track where your sales are coming from. So this is very, very important to fill out who they're assigned to, which is your user information, the lead status. So if you were working leads from another system, you may want to put worked or new. Typically, you just put them in as new though. Number of referrals, if you were working them, you can leave that blank. You'll be able to put that in later. The business name, if you're working with a business, and a website that they have, and I believe that's it. So yeah, that is it. You want to make sure that you have all of this filled out. Now I'm going to go ahead and go through these and delete them, and I'm going to go ahead and pause. You won't see me going through this, but you'll see a pause, and then from there I'm going to show you how to upload. Okay, so now that I've got all of these and I'm back and I've got all of these addresses fixed the way that they should look, I also want to mention that on top here where it says apartment number, this could actually be the suite too, because if you notice, I'm working a lot of businesses here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is save this. And I need to save this file, save as. So right now I have it in pictures. So I'm going to save this on my desktop so it's easy for me to find. And it's in Excel, so it should be the way it needs to be. However, now Driven will tell me too. So it'll tell me how it needs to be changed if it doesn't go in right. So let's go ahead and hit save. All right, so now we're saved. Now we're going to go here where it says choose file. And I'm going to go to desktop. And I have to find these leads. I have a lot of stuff on my desktop, too much. You should keep your desktop a lot cleaner than mine. But anyway, I'm trying to find the leads. There they are. So I'm not sure, but I may have to delete the first row, but let's see if it'll work. So I'm gonna hit sample. We couldn't save leads as there were errors in the data. Please correct them and try again. So it's telling me that there's errors. So on each one, each lead, it looks like all of them. Let's see what the error is. Enter the name of the existing user in the hierarchy or assigned to, or write self if you want to assign it to yourself. So it says I need to write self, right? So this is where this is the issue, it looks like, is the assigned to. So it should tell you when it pops up. So I'm using the right record, but what it's showing me here is that my assigned to I need to change. So that's a pretty easy fix. I don't think there's any other issues. If it does, it did say there was a few other, but I don't think there's any other issues. Let me see. You can actually go to here and look at 300. And it looks like that was the biggest issue, which should be an easy fix. Yeah, that's the biggest issue. That should be an easy fix. So I'm going to go back to the Excel and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to show you how to fix it quickly. So if you see, where is it? Right up here. So self. Let me see if there's a quick way to delete it. I don't know if there is, but let's see. So that didn't work. So I'm just going to do this real quick. So if you just copy like 4 at a time and then hit Control V, you can easily put them all on here. And then you can just grab them all again, Control C copies them, go to the next cell, press Control V, and then that will put them all in there for you. Keep it short enough too. So from there, okay, so that should have fixed it. Let's go ahead and hit save. Now it's showing a save. Let's go back to here. Let's upload again. Find these leads. Leads had no errors. You can view all records and use them. Use the submit button to upload them. Okay, so is there a submit button? You can see all the leads in here. Okay, bottom left says submit. So if you're having problems and you see the leads in the system, this could be the issue, is that you haven't submitted. But let's see what happens when we hit submit. Are you sure you want to submit? Yes. Leads have been saved successfully. And you can either X out or you can wait a minute. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to show me right away. It does. Perfect. So there they are. There's the leads. I can go ahead and start working these leads right away. Let's go ahead and see if they're in the lead management. Let's see. Lead list. And there they are. All of them are here. They're ready to work. I can hit my edit. I can call out. I can map. I can schedule an event. I can add a disposition, or I can delete the lead. So everything I need to do is right there. This actually worked perfectly. You should have no problems with it. If you do, remember to email support@nowdriven.com. And we are, I don't know, by the time you watch this video, you might actually see a button on our training site that will take you to our support software. And on there, we're going to have a knowledge base. We're going to have where you can put a support ticket in, really anything you need support-wise. But this is Carl. Hope that helped you out, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.